So welcome back to DC Silver Age Storytime, and we're continuing with Adventure Comics number 352 from January 1967, with story by Jim Shooter and art by Kurt Swan. There is a sun eater approaching our solar system, which will devour the sun. So the Legion has decided they don't have the power to stop it, so they're going to try and enlist 5 of the worst villains in the galaxy. So the first one is Cosmic Boy going out to get Tharok. Wow, Tharok caught them napping. Okay, so Tharok is now surrounded by the science police. They have the authority to recruit these people and then absolve them of their crimes. Wow, Tharok caught them napping and threw the entire fleet back with a force blast. Good. While they're regrouping, I can pop in and have my little chat with Tharok. So he jumps off into his capsule. Made it. Now to summon up all my magic might and break in. Tharok. The same. Your little show of force was quite amazing. Fortunately, my machines will keep the air from rushing out of that hole. State your business. I'm very busy. So he explains that if they're not helped in defeating the Sun Eater, it won't matter because everyone will be dead. I can't hold the police at bay forever, so I don't see that I have much choice. But what are our chances of beating the Sun Eater? About 1 billion to 1. Wow. Quite a sales pitch. Good. My supermind loves a challenge. Fine, I'll get the police to release you in my custody. My flight ring is all the authority I need. So Tharok grabs a gun and then forces him to his knees. I will go with you, but this will make you realize which of us is master. Meanwhile, Superboy goes to Kragok to find the Emerald Empress, who is tied up and being burnt at a stake like a witch. So this civilization is equivalent to the Earth of the Middle Ages. The witch must die. Witch, witch. My Legion ring means nothing on this backward planet, so I'll have to break her loose. My super breath will douse the flames. So he frees her. Tell me, Empress, why didn't you save yourself with your eye? Why? Because it was affected by rays from a green glowing mineral. I cut them off by putting it in lead pocket in my cape, but my eye hasn't recovered. Green kryptonite. Oh, throw that away quickly. I have an urgent mission and offer amnesty for you before that kryptonite kills me. So she's like, oh, thanks for the info on it. So she decides she will go help them, but keeps the kryptonite just in case. This Superboy intrigues me. Yes, I think I will join their little cause, but I'll take this kryptonite along in my pocket. So next up is Sunboy, who's going to go speak to the incredibly powerful Validus. Hey, you can't go in there. You'll be killed. Validus is in a bad mood. He's to be executed tomorrow. So he is allowed in. Who are you? Great jewels of Newmar. The police films didn't do this big bruiser justice. I'm Sunboy of Earth, and I have a proposition for you. Tomorrow you're to be executed. How would you like to go free? Free. Free, yes, I will be free, but I won't need a puny earthling to do me any favors. So he goes kind of berserk and putting Sunboy in mortal peril. I want out, arg! So the Initron walls can resist even Validus. Sizzling comets. The place is exploding. Another blast like that, and I'm done for. Whew, I'm still in one piece, and so is the Initron. But old Thunderhead will put me out of commission for good unless I act fast. I don't see any eyes on that excuse for a face. Still, he can see. Maybe a high-intensity solar burst will temporarily blind him. Gasp. He shrugged off my solar burst as if it were a firefly. But anyway, he's beginning to calm down. Ready to listen to reason, big fella? So he does convince Validus to join them. Now, Validus, I could swear in other stories I've read, is near mindless, so he seems more intelligent than I remember. The last two are Pharaoh and Princess Projectra, who are going to go out and get, in the case of Princess Projectra, the Persuader with his atomic axe. But apparently he has a hold of the Governor General of Jupiter. You shouldn't have hounded me off Jupiter with the science police, Governor. Now you're going to pay for that. No, don't. And she uses her projecting illusions to try and frighten him. Eek! Giant gripper vines, monstrous space serpents attacking me. Ah! As fast as I cut them with my axe, they spring back. Now, I thought her power was simply visual, but this gives the impression that they're tactile also. Quickly, sir, take his ship and escape. I command my illusion to cease. What? The gripper vines, the snake illusions. You did it. Where's my prisoner? I released him, and now that my ship is the only one on this moon, I suggest you agree to the offer you're about to hear. And so she explains the situation. What makes you think I won't just take your ship and take this galaxy for good? My power. So she again uses her illusion, but given that she already basically told him that it's an illusion, he just shrugs it off. Let go of me. Let go, or I'll create a hallucination so real and frightening it will shock you into madness. Ha! Don't bother trying, little one. I've decided to come to test my power against the others you mentioned, and because I like you. So the final one is Pharaoh lad, who's going after Mano with his incredibly powerful hand. Mano's been tried and sentenced to have his deadly hand amputated by rocket guillotine. When that happens here in airless space, the pressure out inside his body will cause an onrush, resulting in instant death. And his crime? He killed every single person on his planet. He destroyed the entire planet. Flaming suns, the guillotine blade has started to fall. No time for introductions. I'll have to act. At missile speed, the awesome blade falls towards its target, an arm of flesh and blood. But he is able to stop the blade in time. Uh-oh, those guards are ganging up on me. They think I'm one of Mano's henchmen. Hold it, I'm a good guy. Maybe I don't wear a white hat, but I have a Legion flight ring. Hey, he does. All right, men, back off. Put away your blasters. Again, he killed an entire planet. Thanks, and I'll remove these little tin bracelets too. I'm Pharaoh lad, and I've come here for Mano. Well, these papers from the UP Inner Council give you the authority, all right. I guess the rest is up to Mano. Well, what about it, chum? What do you expect? Sure, I'll jump at any chance to escape that meat slicer. Lead on, McDuff. Good. Get in the warp ship. The two enter the ship. It disappears into warp space on its way to a rendezvous on Earth. A rendezvous on which the life of the galaxy depends. I'll tell you one thing. I thought the heroes of Lalor were powerful. The Fatal Five are a whole different level. Though that group is about as overpowered as you can get. But I do enjoy them.